gentlemen, we are ready to begin the finals in the American Airlines Dallas Cup 16 for the Super Under-19 division. Let's give these teams a big hand now as they come on the field. For this match, the Sao Paulo Football Club of Sao Paulo, Brazil will be the home team, and the AC Milan of Milan, Italy will be the visiting team. Introducing the officials for this match, the referee will be Peter Mikkelsen, FIFA and World Cup referee from Denmark. The linesman will be Levon Balajanian, FIFA linesman from California, and Bob Martinez, national referee from California. The fourth official will be Scott Whalen of Arizona. Introducing the starting lineup first for the visiting AC Milan. Number 1, the keeper, Gabriele Aldegani. Number 3, Massimo Otto. Number 5, Claudio Mastropasqua. Number 6, Gianpaolo Castrodrina. Number 7, Christian Brocchi. Number 8, Roberto Diversa. Number 9, Krasimir Bogdanov. Number 10, Francisco de Francisco. Number 11, James Peluchetti. Number 15, Giovanni Armentano. Number 18, Emanuele Piersaresi. AC Milan. And now introducing the starting lineup for Sao Paulo Football Club, Sao Paulo, Brazil. Number 1 and the goalkeeper, Turioba. Number 3, Picon. Number 4, Guido. Number 5, Edmilson. Number 6, Pereira. Number 7, Indigo. Number 8, Sydney. Number 10, Fabio. Number 11, Renato. Number 13, Zanetti. And number 17, Leonan. Sao Paulo Football Club, Sao Paulo, Brazil. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you will please stand for the playing of our national anthems. First, the national anthem of Italy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of Brazil. Gentlemen, play well.
Welcome, soccer fans, to the 1995 American Airlines Dallas Cup 16. Today's featured match is a Supergroup Under-19 final between Sao Paulo of Brazil and AC Milan of Italy. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Both teams, considered the top seeds in their group and the top seeds in their side of the bracket, have reached the final. Although there may have been a little bit of difficulty along the way, this is what everybody has been waiting for. My name is Tom Suey, along with Matt Ellis and George Bardo up in the booth, wishing you a very happy Easter Sunday. Matt and George, tell them how each team got here.
Well, Tom, I'll tell you how AC Milan got here in the quarterfinals. Club Nacional lost to Twicci 1-0. Twicci advanced. AC Milan beat SK Radek. And then AC Milan beat Twicci 2-1 in yesterday's semifinal play.
And CD Guadalajara had a pretty easy road here as well. I mean, Sao Paulo, Brazil. They Sao Paulo beat Club de Football Milan 3-2 in their first game, and CD Guadalajara beat Comets 77 2-0 to get to the semifinal match, in which Sao Paulo beat Guadalajara 2-1, same score as in the AC Milan game. Both those games took place last night here at Lake Highland Stadium, so they're familiar with the field, and I think this is the matchup everybody's been waiting for, Matt. Both teams coming in highly touted, both favorites really coming into the tournament, and the stadium's packed here today for what everyone hopes to be a great matchup, a great finals here for the Dallas Cup.
Yes, they are looking forward to their final today, trying to win a Dallas Cup championship. These two names, of course, are synonymous with soccer. As Tom has joined us in the booth, but he's going to need a moment or two to catch his breath, it looks like. So, George, what do you think about the weather? Is it going to hold up?
Well, as it has all week, the wind might play a little bit of a factor in today's game. As you look at the field, it's going to be blowing from right to left. You can see the shirts on the referees. They're blowing a little bit. You got some flags from Brazil in the stands. I would think the wind's going to play a little factor, and the rain, which has been on and off all day Sunday here, might play a little bit of factor if the showers that are expected do come in, do show up.
Well, yes, I am back. Not only did I have to fight the steps for about the 80th time today, I also had to fight that crowd. They are wild and ready to go. Both Italy and Brazil well represented in the crowd in today's match. They have been waiting for this for a long week. Both teams fighting hard throughout the week. A couple close games and a few near scares. But as I talked about in the pregame, the two teams that were supposed to get here got here, and that's what it's all about. We're probably going to see one of the finest Supergroup finals ever witnessed here at the American Airlines Dallas Cup.
Definitely a marquee matchup. Marquee names, marquee players. You look at some of the leading scorers in the tournament, there's no doubt that they're on the field right now. You look, 7 goals from Fabio from Sao Paulo, and then you've got 5 goals from Casimir Bogdanov.
Well, my favorite name, Matt.
Yes.
He only has 4 goals, but he is on the leaderboard. Francesco Di Francesco. I believe he is going to play a factor, even though he's been limited or is not the leading scorer in the tournament with only 4 goals. He is the key to the AC Milan attack. He's a very good playmaker, and as we have seen throughout the week, that when they have opportunities, good goal-scoring opportunities, Di Francesco is somewhere in the middle of that opportunity.
The exciting thing about watching the finals here today with these two ball clubs is you're almost certain to see these players again in 3 years come World Cup time. Under 19 currently, come 3 years from now, they'll be ready to go in the World Cup.
Yeah, many of these players will be competing for spots on their national teams, and it will not be surprising. Sao Paulo had to come from behind yesterday. It was only 1 goal, but they had to come from behind to beat Guadalajara.
And I think that may have been a little bit with them looking past Guadalajara to get to AC Milan, because I do not see Guadalajara, and we saw Guadalajara play a couple times this week. They are not in the same class as Sao Paulo. There is no way that if they play, 10 games, 9 out of those 10 games, Sao Paulo, I feel, blows them out. So I think they may have been looking by that game, looking towards this marquee matchup, as you suggested, with AC Milan. And luckily, they were able to overcome that 1-goal deficit, and they are here.
Nice shot of the crowd over on the far side. As the players continue to warm up. They're just a few moments away from kickoff.
And the crowd is actually still filing in. I expect these stands to be standing room only, probably by more towards the end of the first half. Arriving casually late is the crowd, but we have witnessed some great soccer all day today. Every final in the American Airlines Dallas Cup 16, whether it was the under-19 girls, the under-12 boys, under-14, under-16, under-17, or under-19 regular group, all have been decided by 1 goal. The under-19 girls final, won by the Australian national team. They defeated the 2-time defending champion Texas Spirit 77 2-1 yesterday in extra time. Then, again, in another game decided by penalty kicks, Football Club de Monterrey beat the Jusa Wolves of California in an under-12 match 3-2. The under-14 boys final today was decided by a 2-1 score as well, with the Sparta Club from the Czech Republic defeating another club from Monterrey. The under-16 boys final went to a California champion, the Clovis United. They beat another Californian club, Team Brigade, 2-1. And then the under-17 boys result was a 2-1 result in extra time as well. The team from California beating a Costa Rican team. And the game just prior to this was a 1-0 score with a team from Mexico, a team from Guadalajara, Mexico. Tecos from Guadalajara beating another team from the Czech Republic, FC Karvina Vitkovice, 1-0.
Looks like we're about ready to start things, though, Tom. Look at the wind whipping up.
Yeah, you get a good shot of the wind on the flags there. It's played a factor in every game here in the finals, and going against the wind in the first half, it's going to be difficult. Most of the games we've seen here today have been played on basically the left side of the field as we look at it, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays here in the first half.
So it looks like referee Peter Mikkelsen from Denmark is about to get us underway. We have the Dallas Cup, American Airlines Dallas Cup, is a tournament not only for local teams as well as teams around the country, but it has a very big international flavor.
26 countries this year, Tom, and about 175 teams.
And many of the countries were represented by more than just one team. You had the Czech Republic with about 4 teams. Costa Rica brought about 3. Mexico had at least 10 to 12, maybe even in the 20s. So there again, as a number of countries are represented, it's not just, well, one invite for each country.
And we're ready for the kickoff. AC Milan will kick off, going left to right, wearing the red jerseys with black striping, or you could even go the other way with white numerals, white shorts, and white socks. Sao Paulo from Brazil going from right to left, wearing the white jerseys, white shorts, white socks with blue and red trim. We're underway. AC Milan with the ball. James Pellicetti playing it forward for De Aversa, but then it's sent out of bounds as the crowd whistles. The players are probably a little bit cold there after waiting so long for the start of the game. Being held up a little bit for. Here's the throw in for Brazil. There's AC Milan. It's De Aversa playing it back to Mastro Pasqua. Long ball played in the air forward to De Francesco. Here's De Aversa. De Aversa between the legs, no peg. Here comes Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo on the near side. It's De Lima. Up for De Almeida. Back to De Lima. Nice give and go. Then running to take care of things is Gianpaolo Castorina.
De Almeida creating a great opportunity, scoring chance for De Lima. There for Sao Paulo, unable to connect, just a little bit out in front of him.
Into the box, it's played there by De Lima. Back out of play, throw in for Sao Paulo. Trying to create something over there as De Almeida. AC Milan holds its ground though. Back to the top goes AC Milan. AC Milan's Francesco De Francesco, who we mentioned, has 4 goals in this Dallas Cup. As the crowd gets a bit rowdy with the toilet paper, some has hit the field.
It's almost like being at an international game. You see the toilet paper flying onto the field.
AC Milan trying to win the ball in the midfield. Went a little high, maybe a little dangerous play there for AC Milan. Sao Paulo with the restart.
Conference officials, we ask that you please refrain from throwing items onto the playing field.
It's Ferreira. AC Milan takes it away. Nice play there by De Aversa. Back to De Aversa. Aversa breaking into the box. Chipping it in and just missing the far post. De Aversa.
De Aversa going all the way down the field, taking it from midfield on a run. Had the opportunity. It looked as though the defender was going to take him down the box, which would have created a penalty kick opportunity. Kept his feet, got the shot on goal, just went wide.
Great defensive play by number 8 Almeida for Sao Paulo to catch up with the attacking player from AC Milan and sort of make him rethink what he was going to do, therefore helping to send that ball wide. He made him I guess, second guess his potential shot, causing a little bit of a distraction, and it was great hustle, him just getting back to be part of that play.
Throw it on the far side, Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo controls in the midfield. There's Junior. On over to Ferreira. Ferreira plays it forward. Disconnects with his first teammate, but then connects. And there's going to be an offsides. It looks like Alex Rodriguez was offsides.
And it looks like Sao Paulo is going to try to work against that great trap that AC Milan likes to run, just with a nice little dump pass. Once the teams start to pull up, good teamwork, and that shows from years of practice and working together. They were just a step up on that, but as you can see, Alex Camargo almost had a one-on-one opportunity with the keeper.
Castorina, the sweeper for AC Milan, loves to run that play, drawing people off sides.
Sao Paulo controlling in the midfield.
Back for AC Milan. Claudio Pasqua comes forward for the ball. AC Milan slowly building the attack. Bellicetti sends it forward. Therefore, Armentano did not connect forward. Peter Mickelson warning AC Milan's Emmanuel Besaresi. Don't tackle so hard next time is what he probably told him. Settle things down, keep it clean. Sao Paulo controlling Ferreira. Forward for De Lima. De Lima has nowhere to go. Chips it forward. Almeida loses it to his counterpart, his number 11 counterpart, James Bellicetti. Foul called against Sao Paulo from Brazil. Think of all the great players that have been around Sao Paulo. The greatest Pele, is from Sao Paulo.
Yeah, if you're gonna mention Sao Paulo soccer, you don't even at least think about Pele in the same breath. You're leaving out the greatest soccer player ever, let alone from Sao Paulo.
Almeida loses the ball in the box.
That was an excellent defensive play by number 3, Odo.
And here comes AC Milan, but taking away De Lima. De Lima has been all over this near sideline. In the box, there was the on-rushing Alex Rodriguez.
Nice play by De Lima to get the ball to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, another playmaker for Sao Paulo. He's had a numerous amount of assists in this Dallas Cup. He had 2 alone versus the Pumas of Mexico in their initial game last Sunday, when the same day that Fabio got his hat trick.
Junior plays it back there for Neto. Neto over to the far side. Cross field passing for Brazil right now. There's Junior. City Junior played it over to Ferreira. Ferreira loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, Ferreira trying to think about where he's headed before he actually is in control of the ball, and just more a mental mistake than actually a physical mistake there.
DeFrancisco taken down there with the referee with the call.
Neto with the foul.
Neto takes a little foot to the shoulder. DeFrancisco not very happy with being taken down. Retaliates a little bit.
Odo with the long ball into the box. That was taken easily by the keeper. Neither team with a real solid offensive opportunity to score here as of yet.
They've been working
a few opportunities, but as you said, not really solid. Been a few steps short, or a pass just a few yards too long to get anything of real danger.
Luchetti tripped up there. Taking him down is Rodriguez.
That was Pelicetti who was taken down on that play.
Mastro Pasqua, right-footed bender into the box, knocked out there by Sao Paulo.
Rodriguez gives chase, but a little slow, so it will be a throw-in for AC Milan.
About 9 minutes have passed here in the first half of play. The Supergroup boys playing the marquee matchup here, Sao Paulo and AC Milan. Still a little bit of feeling out for both teams.
Looked like on that last play out of bounds that the player was gunning for the cameraman.
Looks like we're going to have a throw in.
It's a dangerous job running those cameras.
Guerrero throws the ball long. And there by Odo. And knocked out by Neto. AC Milan on the attack. Armentano trying to give and go with Brocchi over on the far side.
Yeah, Brookie hit the wall hard on that side. I was curious whether he was going to be injured after that.
I think he was trying to get a call from referee Mickelson. A little roughness on the play of Sao Paulo, but Mickelson just waves it off and tells him to just throw the ball in and let's get going.
Oh, that was a hard foul.
And it looks like it's going to result in some type of a warning. Maybe a caution. No caution is going to be given here.
Well, that's one warning on either side for either ball club. And I don't think the referee's going to let too many more of those go by without getting the cards out.
Long pass, crossing fields. Roberto de Versa. De Versa lost the ball out of bounds, and now he seems to have a cramp, or he's on the field now. De Versa.
Well, you know what we've seen today, not just in this Super Group final, but in all the other finals as well, what in the past years have been teams slowly attacking, trying to feel each other out, get an idea of what each other's team is going to do. Sort of a slow start to the game. We've had a lot of running and gunning and, you know, a lot of attacking early on. Now, it has not amounted to a really good shot yet, but teams are taking chances here as opposed to just sitting back and watching things happen.
Odo taken down on the play. AC Milan playing a man short, but not anymore. Here comes De Versa again. So he's back on the field. Both teams in full strength, full complement of 11 players each.
Losing to Versa would be a really big loss for the AC Milan club. He's one of their major playmakers up front.
Oh, a nice save there in the box as Francesco sent the ball into the box, and Carvalho and Sao Paulo parried it over the top, and we'll have a corner kick upcoming for AC Milan.
I think that shot surprised everybody coming all the way from the right side there. He had the left-footed in-swinger, kind of like the corner kick goal we saw the other day.
There's another chance for AC Milan. Sao Paulo clears it out as De Versa's shot went weakly into the box.
Well, like any strong team, if you're going to have a championship team, you not only need the offense, but you have to have a tremendous goalkeeper. And Carvalho has provided that through this entire tournament. He has been up to the task whenever called upon to come through with great saves for Sao Paulo, and that was one right there.
Here's a look at it. Oh, and a great save.
Francesco battling over there.
Back to live action here.
He's trying to battle for his 5th goal of the Dallas Cup.
San Paulo kicks the ball all the way down to the other end. Ball taken easily by El Degani, the goalkeeper for AC Milan. We haven't had an opportunity to call his name too much here early in the game. AC Milan moving from left to right across the field against the wind has been able to keep the ball pretty much in San Paulo, Brazil's end.
Played out of bounds. We'll have a throw in upcoming for Sao Paulo, Brazil. There's Junior. In the box. A shot. Sao Paulo almost able to put it in the back, but a left foot from nowhere. It looked like Mastro Pasqua saved that ball from going in the back of the net.
Mastro Pasqua with a beautiful save, even though he's not the keeper. Fabio thought he had the ball, tucked into the back of the net, and Mastro Pasqua with a nice save, keeping this a scoreless tie. Oh, and Rodriguez is hammered to the ground. No call. Looks like his feet were taken out from underneath him.
Yeah, I believe the AC Milan ball club got away with one there. It definitely looked as though he had possession, and that was a foul. But the ref elected not to make the call, so we got a goal kick.
I guess he's going to let him play a little bit.
Aldegani with a short goal kick. The wind caught that one. Here comes De Lima. Leaves it for Almeida, but he lost it over to AC Milan. Chasing it down is Armentano. Leaves it forward. We're on the far side for Brocchi. Brocchi plays it off. There for Francesco. Actually, that is for Pesaresi. Pesaresi over on the far side. And the handball looks like was called against AC Milan.
Going back to the keeper play of Carvalho, he has allowed only 4 goals in this tournament. That's 6 games, only 4 goals have gotten by him, including 3 shutouts, 2 within group play, and 1 a 3-0 shutout of Monterrey, Mexico in the quarterfinal match. So he has definitely come through for them in this tournament. And in order for Sao Paulo to take away the Dallas Cup championship, he is going to have to come up big today as well.
Got a throw in upcoming from Rodriguez. Leaves it for Almeida. Almeida chipping it forward, but then knocked over the end line by Odo. Corner kick upcoming for Sao Paulo. And Almeida will take it.
Looks like Fabio will take them from the right side. De Almeida will take them from the left.
Chip back into the box. AC Milan's Odo will save it before it goes out of bounds, and he'll send it along to midfield. Francesco is whistled for the obstruction.
And here is a free kick. Sao Paulo deadly with their free kicks. Elects to try to work the ball in now. Working it around, trying to find an open man. Setting up the offensive attack.
Nice one-touch pass, but unable to catch up with it was De Almeida. But the restart will be for Sao Paulo. A throw in into De Lima. De Lima looks things over and decides to change field. Over to the far side. Nice run into the box. chipping it in, but there to stop it. Perhaps a handball, but nothing called there by Peter Mikkelsen, the official from Denmark.
Yeah, I think they're going to rule that an incomplete pass because he didn't have possession for 3 seconds. I do not know why a whistle was not blown there. Definitely looked like he got both hands on the ball there. But again, Mikkelsen may have been screened off the play and not able to make the call.
Did he have both feet down?
He did have both feet in.
About 19 minutes have gone by in the first half here. No score between Sao Paulo and AC Milan. AC Milan sends the ball forward. Sao Paulo's Rodriguez. Back to AC Milan in the midfield. They control things. De Aversa. De Aversa, left-footed ball into the center. Nobody there for AC Milan. No problem there for Sao Paulo's Carvalho.
Carvalho just flips the ball into play, feeling they can control the ball much better if they work it up as opposed to just trying to punt it up there and hope they gain control. You'll see that once you get into the older age groups and into the World Cup competitions. Most of the time they'll try to work the ball up through their defenders as opposed to punt it because, again, it's a 50-50 proposition when the keeper punts the ball.
Sent in there by De Lima in the box. Maybe turning Melo. Melo trying to pull the left-footed. Shot off. There's a play on goal. A shot. Sidney Jr. pulling the trigger, but Aldeghini was there to stop it for AC Milan and knock it wide right.
And that play was set up by the beautiful footwork of one Fabio Melo. He was dancing around the defenders, had a nice pass back to Junior. Junior takes the shot. And a beautiful save by the AC Milan keeper.
Corner kick, nothing comes of it. But Francesco is taken down. He will get the foul call, but that's the end of the counterattack. The advantage in numbers. About 21 minutes have gone by in the first half here at Lake Highlands Wildcat Ram Stadium. Boys Supergroup Final. American Airlines Dallas Cup 16. Long pass into the box, AC Milan. Nothing comes of it on the far side. A throw in upcoming for Sao Paulo now. Sao Paulo Igidro. Then to Da Silva. Back to Igidro. This is for Mores. Mores goes down hard.
Mores is taken down very hard. Mores actually is a very integral part of Sao Paulo's ball control and offensive attack. He plays that midfield very well and distributes the ball and carries the ball with the best of them.
Sao Paulo push the ball forward. Over there for Rodriguez.
Rodriguez taking another little bump. He's taken a few hits here early on.
It's a physical game.
All the better for it though, and ready to keep going.
Junior sends a pass cross field to Ferreira. Nice give and go, but there will be a foul whistle there. Taken down was De Almeida by Odo.
It seems that Sao Paulo is really controlling this ball game, this match, at this point. They've had control of the ball the majority of this match, and they've had a majority of the really good opportunities.
Yeah, it seems though the last 10 minutes or so of the game have been played down here at AC Milan's end. Defensively, they're doing a good job not to let them have too many great opportunities to score, but eventually they're going to wear down to the point where those opportunities will come.
And Francesco just planted to the natural grass surface there.
Yeah, Francesco, he's getting to feel like a golf tee out there. He's just getting hacked around on the ground.
Not to mention the jersey pulling that goes on down there. he is such a big, strong player that Sao Paulo has no other choice but to use a little bit of pulling and tugging and body on him.
If he gets by you, it's usually trouble for your keeper, so might as well grab his jersey or his shorts or whatever it takes.
Yeah, Di Francesca, he is one of the 2 leading scorers here for AC Milan, so they definitely had their eye out for him since the beginning of the game. Here's an opportunity for AC Milan.
Brocchi sends it to the far side to Bogdanov.
Bogdanov has 5 goals in the tournament for AC Milan, so he's another one you want to watch out for.
Brocchi trying to cross it into the box, but blocked away there by Sao Paulo. Pesoresi played it, an errant pass forward, but AC Milan still has a chance to control. That's going to warrant a card there.
That's got to be a card there. That is a 2-hand shove by De Lima. Both hands fully extended, and referee Peter Mickelson had no choice but to make the call. I believe Diaversa was the one who took the spill. He's also the one picking up the toilet paper. Is that correct right there?
Yeah,
that was a vicious foul. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah. Pass into the box by Odo. Nothing came of it for AC Milan. And here comes Pelicetti. He's on the far side. And the Francesco. Brocchi, the captain, left a nice pass for him there. Start things. Collision there, keeping his balance. Diaversa, if he had just been able to keep his balance one more time, he would have had a clear shot on goal.
Fabio with the ball now.
Fabio, no stranger to scoring goals. Breaking in the box just like that, Sao Paulo. Fabio has 7 goals, leading all scorers in this tournament.
The pace of this game is just remarkable. Both teams up and down the field, controlling the ball, getting opportunities.
Armentano plays it to no one. No man's land. No one was there for AC Milan.
I think he really expected Diaversa from the midfield to be running onto that ball. As it turned out, there was nobody there.
Rodriguez plays the ball to Morez.
Morez fires, he shoots, he scores!
And Morez with the shot and the goal coming up for the midfield on Rodriguez, as we discussed earlier, the playmaker for Sao Paulo. A beautiful chip shot to Ed Morez, and we have a 1-0 lead. Sao Paulo of Brazil leading AC Milan of Italy.
It seemed as though the defenders from AC Milan thought that ball was going to be called offsides. They held up a bit, as if looking at the linesman to raise the flag on that one.
And as we brought up earlier, Matt and George, we said Sao Paulo, their experience of working together, they know how to beat that trap, and that is exactly what they just did. Morris held up just enough for Rodriguez to chip that pass to him, and the goalkeeper, Gabriel Allegandi, had no opportunity of stopping that rocket.
Right, Tom. And we'll take one more look at it. Morez puts it past Allegandi there. Buried it past him.
The lower left corner of that goal.
Yeah, Allegandi, you can't blame him for that shot. That was just too good.
So Sao Paulo with a 1-0 advantage, going on the attack again. And there's De Lima taking a forearm shiver to the jaw.
Mustra.
Maybe a little retribution from his 2-hand shove a little earlier, which he was called, given a yellow card caution for.
Looks like Morez may start to play, but then again, Fabio may do it.
Two of their key offensive figures, Fabio and Morez. Fabio's shot blocked, brought back out to Di Francesco in the midfield.
Cleared way out of bounds. In fact, over the top.
That ball went out of the stadium, folks.
There's a souvenir for someone in the parking lot coming in.
They are still coming in. People are still filling up this place.
They'll quickly take that to their car, lock it up, and come back in and enjoy the game.
Here comes AC Milan. They haven't been able to crack the box. Sao Paulo and AC Milan.
Here comes Odo.
Yeah. There for Peluchetti. Peluchetti chasing it down. Keeps the ball. Sends it back for Castorina. Back. Comes Diaversa. Sends it for Odo. Odo being marked by De Lima, who has a card.
Odo was taken down hard again. He's taken a lot of falls here in this first half. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, there's a shot, or a cross, actually.
Versa's cross just misses everything but the hands of Carvalho.
And Carvalho easily gobbles it up and brings the ball back into play for Sao Paulo.
30 minutes have been played here in the first half. 1-0 Sao Paulo over AC Milan. Some of the toilet paper wrapping up around De Lima's leg. In fact, he's walking around with it on there. You know, he looks like somebody who came back from a roadside diners restaurant.
He's carrying a little bit of a streamer with him. He's going to keep that with him for celebration of a goal or something. Now he just changed feet with it. Went from one foot to the other. And now he gets rid of the extra luggage and we'll continue.
Odo with a nice throw in. That's a long throw in. Kept it low there and left it for De Versa. There's De Lima. From Junior back to the goal scorer Moraes. Forward to Rodriguez. Leaves it back for Moraes.
Got Fabio wide on the near side. And there we have a nice ball control. They didn't see anything happening, so they brought it back, tried to set up again, see if they might find a different angle to attack the AC Milan defense.
AC Milan with a chance here. Peluchetti ran in Sao Paulo's wall of defense right there midfield.
Rodriguez on that last opportunity calling for the ball on the wide side from Ferreira. Ferreira just couldn't get enough air under it to get it to him. Or else it would have been a great opportunity for Sao Paulo to add to their lead.
Peluchetti sent a long pass. Went to no one in particular other than the opposing team there.
Yeah, no one from AC Milan was running onto that ball at all. That kind of surprises me at this point in the game.
We are in the 33rd minute of action here at the American Airlines Dallas Cup 16 Supergroup Final between Sao Paulo of Brazil and AC Milan of Italy. Sao Paulo leading 1-0.
Sao Paulo. AC Milan coming out of the pack is Mastro Pasqua. Mastro Pasqua to the far side, near collision, sending it way out of bounds is Zanetti for Sao Paulo.
Again, Sao Paulo really controlling the pace of this game. They controlling the ball itself. and really limiting the opportunities for AC Milan.
Moraes sends it forward for Rodriguez. The only person there is Esorese for AC Milan. Sends it back for Aldeghani. Punts the ball forward. AC Milan lately has been having trouble settling the ball and passing it around in the midfield. Sao Paulo, the boost of confidence.
Mickelson whistles for a foul, and it'll be another free kick for AC Milan.
Odo will take it. Puts the ball long up. That was headed on nicely by Di Francesco, unable to get to it by Diversa.
Sao Paulo to the near side to De Lima. De Lima back to Ferreira. Ferreira loses it. AC Milan wins it back. A little bit of tugging there because Pellicetti is whistled for the obvious foul.
Yeah, he got away with the first one, but once he grabbed the jersey on the second time there, the ref wasn't going to let him get away with that.
And De Almeida tucking his jersey back in after having it almost removed from his body.
Sao Paulo's Ferreira looking over the AC Milan defense.
As the crowd begins to get into it, playing a Sao Paulo chant.
De Lima back to Junior in the box. Aldeghani is there to take it up.
Once again, Sao Paulo trying to take advantage of the trap run by AC Milan. This time the pass by Junior just a little out of the reach of Rodriguez. And easily gobbled up by Aldeghani, the keeper for AC Milan.
Here comes AC Milan. A little bit of a whiff.
And a whip.
Sao Paulo on the outside. De Almeida back into the box to an open man. He'll turn. He's taken down. We're awarded a penalty kick.
And if you are going to take somebody down, you better not let Fabio go free. That was the only decision that the AC Milan player had, was to take down Fabio, because either way he's going to have an open net. This way at least let your goalkeeper set up and have somewhat of an opportunity to stop this kick. It looks like Fabio will take the kick as well. Already has 7 goals in this tournament, trying to add to that. Trying to give Sao Paulo a 2-0 lead here in the 37th minute of the match. Oh, and it's saved!
Fabio.
Oh, no!
Unbelievable. The outside.
Aldeghani! What a great save by Aldeghani! Oh my gosh, and now the play by the defender of AC Milan comes in huge, as instead of being down 2-0 with all the momentum on the side of Sao Paulo, Fabio misses the penalty kick, and now out of frustration, Moraes takes a yellow card. So all of a sudden, all the momentum in this game has swung towards AC Milan because of the beautiful save by Aldeghani.
Seems like game after game here in the finals, we've seen one side in which the goalkeepers kept them in the game for most of it. Then they come back into it. And Aldeghani seems to be the man up to the task today for AC Milan.
And here we see it again. Nice diving save, and then Fabio again had a follow-up shot, puts it wide right. And now we're back to live action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a silver Ford Pro.
We'll have another card as things are getting a little bit out of control.
Silver Ford Pro. Black
This card is, I believe, on number 8 of AC Milan.
The Aversa with
blocking
been
the
booked.
drive, you must move your automobile immediately. Silver Ford Pro, ladies.
What a tremendous turn of events, and very good turn of events on the side of AC Milan. And another pull down right there. De Lima is really paying for his aggressive play earlier in the game. as he is a marked man of the AC Milan defenders.
Pellicetti, I mean, that's 3 or 4 fouls he's gotten away with like that. I would think eventually the ref's going to have to give him a warning if he keeps that up.
I believe we've seen 6 penalty kicks in the final games of this tournament throughout all the age groups. And every single one of them was made, except for that one, by Fabio, arguably the most talented player in this tournament.
It is amazing that Fabio was going for his 8th goal of the tournament, was unable to put that penalty kick in the back of the net. But Allegheny did what was asked of him. He guessed right. He went to his left and did it now.
And we do have an AC Milan player down.
Over on the far side, being tripped up, and it looks like we might have another card.
Rodriguez is taken down hard, and this game is getting a little out of hand. We're going to be playing with 6 aside if this continues. That is, I believe, the 5th yellow card shown in this match. And now there's a little talking going on between the two teams.
Brokey, the captain, was given the card. I think Brokey was a little bit upset that play continued while he had an injured teammate on the field.
What Matt is suggesting there is most of the time when your opposing team has a player down, as a gentlemanly act, the team with the ball will send it over the end line to allow that player to get medical attention. So AC Milan was a little upset that Sao Paulo did not extend that generosity to the AC Milan team, and therefore a little retribution there.
Especially for AC Milan, that was Castorina, their sweeper, number 6, and that's a person that you need in your defense.
Played over the top. Moraes will chase it down. He's in the near corner. Breaking into the box, and then he is tackled. Tackled down hard there by Odo.
This game is getting very physical. A lot of players headed to the turf. I think that is a result of referee Peter Mickelson allowing a little rough play early on, really just giving warnings, not cards, and the players have taken advantage of that.
Sao Paulo had a man on the outside, but the ball never got there.
And Sao Paulo once again sends the ball back to their sweeper and sets up the offensive attack yet another time.
De Lima sends a low hard shot there into the chest of Allegheny. 1-0 is our score with about 4 minutes left to play, with a little time by the official perhaps. Here comes Sao Paulo. De Lima into the box, is played off of Castorina and into the net. An own goal.
And I believe if that ball didn't go in the net, there may have been a penalty kick, because it looks like the defender, Gianpaolo Castorini, grabbed that with his hands and deflected it, unfortunately, with his hands into the net. So as you mentioned, that it is an own goal, deflected into the net. And now AC Milan's players, the goalkeeper, shoving his own players, and now they're arguing at each other. Very, very upset right now.
Allegheny and Odo getting into it.
I made a mistake. Maybe it was Odo that put that ball into the net.
I believe it was Castorino going back that ball deflected off of into the net.
But it looked like he actually hit that with his hands, trying to set up yet another penalty kick. But unfortunately for him, not only did he... and here's the replay again as you hit it.
It went off his head.
Yeah, maybe off his head. It was really hard to tell because it was sort of a bang-bang play, but nonetheless, it was an own goal and gives Sao Paulo a 2-0 advantage here in the 43rd minute of play. The American Airlines Dallas Cup 16 Supergroup Championship.
And swinger on the corner there from Francesco. knocked down by Sao Paulo, and here comes the counterattack for Sao Paulo. Rodriguez left it over on the far side, and a hard tackle, but being told to get up is Moraes.
Morris really took a shot on that hip. I can't believe referee Peter Mickelson is thinking that he's faking this. He really took a really hard shot to that hip. And now Mickelson takes a shot on the ball. AC Milan player playing that ball at Mickelson.
See the time left, not much.
And now Morris trying to get up, but he cannot continue. And referee Peter Mickelson just saying to play on as the Sao Paulo defender boots it into the crowd, and assistance will be brought onto the field.
Moraes will actually be instructed to go off the field. He's being told to be taken off the field, pick him up and get him off of there is what Mickelson is instructing the trainers from Sao Paulo to do.
And as you can see there, Sidney Jr. looks like he's requesting the referee to have a little bit of heart, give his player the benefit of the doubt, because he definitely looks like he's injured. Looks to me that Mickelson felt that Morez was faking the injury, maybe to get a call. But usually the player would be up by now, consider if that were actually the fact.
Yeah, the players from Brazil are famous for that kind of faking an injury type of thing in order to get a little time out on the field. I think the ref might have thought that's what he was doing, but it doesn't look like that's the case here.
Right, and considering how late it is in the half, there's only about a minute remaining in the half. You wouldn't think he needs too much, trying to get too much of a breather with only a minute left. I think they'd be happy to just go into the locker room with a 2-0 advantage and discuss that.
Sao Paulo maybe.
AC Milan does nicely to give the ball back to Sao Paulo after that, after having them kick it out of bounds in order to stop the clock.
Again, part of the sportsmanship and gentlemanlyhood of the sport of soccer, or football as it is called worldwide.
Someone, while that happened, checked into the game there. It looks like Cianfrini, Patricio Cianfrini, checked into the game for AC Milan. There's Francesco. Sao Paulo very content with the 2-0 lead.
Yeah, with Morez out of the lineup right now, playing a man down, they're just happy to go into end the half with a 2-0 advantage. So they're having all their players sit back on defense to keep from the quick attack cutting into their lead.
As they send it long and into the crowd again. Yes, that is the end of the first half of play. Sao Paulo surprising many, but maybe not their fans, as they lead 2-0 over AC Milan here at the Supergroup Final. We'll be back for second half action in just a moment here from Lake Highlands Wildcat Ram Stadium. Cup, the Super Group, continues 2-0 the score of Sao Paulo from Brazil leading AC Milan 2-0. I'm Matt Ellis again with Tom Suey and George Bardo.
Tremendous match we've seen so far. Sao Paulo really dominating this game, but you do not count AC Milan out at any point. They've got proven goal scorer, and let's take a look here of the first goal. Rodriguez, a nice little chip to Morez, takes a rocket of a shot past the diving goalkeeper Aldeghani, and he had no chance of saving that. But going back, the proven goal scorer in Francesco, they got Brochi, they've got plenty of talent out there, and they were honestly the favorite coming in, so I would not count them out as of yet.
Moraes lets the ball go out for a throw-in for his Sao Paulo teammates.
Yeah, we just have a 2-0 ball game thanks to the excellent goalkeeping by Aldeghani, and With the power that AC Milan has to score goals, De Silva, Brocchi, Bogdanov, 5 goals in the tournament. You can't count them out yet.
Here for AC Milan, Brocchi battling. Leaves the ball. Here's Francesco. Francesco with a strong move into the box, taking on 2 players. Crosses it in. No one's there except the defender.
That was a beautiful cross, left-footed, right on the penalty spot. You would expect somebody from AC Milan to be running onto that ball. Once again, it was created by Di Francesco, though, on the sidelines. He seems like the man that he's their go-to guy whenever anything happens for them offensively. He's the man making it happen.
Here comes Sao Paulo back on the attack. Back over there for De Lima. Here comes Brocchi. Leaving it for Pesaresi. Pesaresi's cross high into the box. And a spill. A clean spill.
Carvalho takes a tremendous spill over the back of Castorini, I believe. Maybe Bogdanov. Yes, it does look like it was Bogdanov. But he seems to have shaken it off. He looks like he is going to be okay.
It's been a rough afternoon for goalkeepers here. They've been busy, but they've been good. Very good.
Here's Brocchi with an opportunity against Rodriguez down the near side.
Captain Brocchi. We'll leave it there for Pesaresi.
We're going to expect a long left-footed cross here. See if they'll try and set something up with dishing the ball back to somebody covering at the bubble. Oh, no.
Breaking out of the box was De Aversa knocked it wide.
Looks like it'd be a throw-in for Sao Paulo.
Cross into the box.
Francisco with the cross into the box.
Out of bounds. Francesco will not take the throw in. Leave for Brocchi. Brocchi. On the far side is Cianfrini. Cianfrini leaves it there for Odo. Odo has his cross snuffed as he falls over the fallen Sao Paulo defender. Sao Paulo's Moraes clears it out of danger. Here comes Fabio. Fabio forward and tripped up, and there will be a foul call.
Rodriguez definitely would have had the breakaway there. Running away from Pesaresi. Rodriguez brought down hard. No card. And Morris restarts to Rodriguez.
I don't think that foul was intentional. I think their feet just kind of got trapped up together.
I don't think it hurt Rodriguez more than the thought of an opportunity of a shot on goal. He was very upset that he had fallen down.
There's another quick opportunity for AC Milan. That's Bogdanov, their leading scorer, with the man in the middle. Defended nicely. There's Brocchi on the left side. He looks like he wants to cross it. He still keeps possession of the ball. That was excellent hustle there by Brocchi. See if Pesaresi will get one across here. Dangerous ball into the center.
Carvalho once again there to save it from danger.
Foul called against AC Milan. Restart for Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo holding a 2-0 lead. About 6.5 minutes into the second half of play here at Lake Highlands Wildcat Rams Stadium. American Airlines Dallas Cup 16, the boys Supergroup Final. Two marquee names in soccer, AC Milan and Sao Paulo from Brazil.
Here's Sao Paulo with another opportunity. Whistled for the offside. That time not being able to take advantage of the trap play.
They all made it clearly outside, Tom.
Yeah, that's a very similar play to where they scored their goal in the first half with Castorina pulling up in order to try the offsides trap. That time they were able to catch them with the AC Milan's defense.
We're in the 53rd minute of play. Sao Paulo leading AC Milan 2-0 in this American Airlines Dallas Cup under 19 Supergroup champion. Chip.
Looks like Aldeghani's going to get the opportunity to boot the ball up here.
Over to Brokey. Brokey can't catch up with it. Out of bounds, a throw in for Sao Paulo.
AC Milan did nicely to gain possession of that ball after a long punt by Aldeghani, but when they attempt to get the ball to the outside to Brokey, you know, the person who makes the plays for him is on the outside. They weren't able to get it to him and floated out of bounds.
Rodriguez taken down again. Again, he is taking quite a pounding today.
Pesaresi seems to be the one dishing out most of it to him.
But for all the pounding he's taken, he has to be happy with the assist that he provided Morez for the initial goal for Sao Paulo, giving them the 1-0 early lead, which has since been extended
another opportunity.
to 2-0.
Bogdanov down the left side.
Bogdanov leaves it for Brokey. Brokey tried to send it through back to Bogdanov. There Morez looks it on. Sao Paulo back on the attack. Out of bounds off of Sao Paulo, AC Milan. Throwing it back to their keeper, Aldeghani.
Beautiful punt there. Nearly
Nice.
3/4 of the field.
A dangerous play. Up into the air. Almost. Was it about 3/4 of the field, Tom?
Yeah, that was one heck of a punt. Definitely had a little bit to do with the wind, but still, not many people, even with the wind, could have sent that punt that distance.
There's a good 75 yards on that punt. Aldeghani definitely showing that he's got a future in the NFL if he doesn't make it in the soccer arena here.
Of course, Tony Miola didn't do too well at the NFL thing, did he? Oh, nice play into the box. Oh, nice work over there on the far side by Renato de Almeida.
We are in the 56th minute of play here.
How many timeouts are left, Tom?
I don't know, I can't decide. 56th minute of the American Airlines Dallas Cup 19. Sao Paulo leading 2-0 over AC Milan. So we looks like we have a substitution now for Sao Paulo. Looks like Flavio Chagas is going to come in, and Renato de Almeida looks like he is going to sit out the rest of this match.
Some fresh legs. Chagas, see if he can keep the attack on, perhaps even defend more. Sao Paulo looks like they are content with a 2-0 lead at this point. AC Milan is pressing just a bit, maybe, George.
Yeah, it looks as though that they're having problem controlling the ball. They don't seem to be setting it up very well. They're looking to score before the opportunity presents itself. They're not keeping possession of the ball.
They are having trouble in the midfield.
Look as though things have calmed down a bit now. They're running a nice little two-man play over there. Again with the long ball. Every time it seems they tried to go long, the speed of the players from Brazil, either they intercept the pass or they come up with the 50-50 ball.
Sao Paulo willing to slow down the pace of the game. Take a little time off that clock. Losing the ball to AC Milan.
Sao Paulo on the attack. Keeping possession, which is what they'd like to do right now. To slow things down, but Brokey trying to have something to do about that. Brokey is on the grass right now. Holding his left leg. Well, meanwhile, Fabio breaks into the box. A nice move. Can he chip it past the keeper? No. Aldegati is there for an easy save as Fabio could not get enough.
And Fabio is headed, and gives a shot to the AC Milan player, Bogdanov.
He's telling him one more time.
A little discussion going on in the midfield between Fabio and Bogdanov. Seems to have cooled down just a bit. Fabio very upset that the call was not made.
Nostra Pasqua.
I believe Fabio was talking to the defender there, Castorina, number 6.
I believe you're correct. It looked like a 9, but I think you're right. It is a 6. And again, unhappy with the way he was brought down.
And we have the throw on with throwing AC Milan down in the offensive end. There's a nice cross the middle, opportunity, header, score!
Oh, there's Bogdanov.
That was beautiful!
Bogdanov showing you what the kind of player he is. He's an outstanding player. Nice header.
And 15 minutes into the second half, AC Milan with their first strike of the game. Bogdanov with a beautiful header. The ball sent in for Giovanni Aramanto. Put into the back of the net past Carvalho. And AC Milan has moved one goal closer to Sao Paulo. Trailing now only 2-1 with plenty of time left on the clock. Still 30 minutes left in this match.
Yeah, you could tell when Armentano went to make that cross that Bogdanov just had his mind set up that ball was his and that was going in the net.
Beautiful, beautiful play. Great teamwork. And as we mentioned at the onset of this second half, that AC Milan definitely not out of this game. They have a quick strike capability. And right now, Sao Paulo knows they are not. They knew that going into it, and now they, with the momentum on AC Milan's side.
There's Bogdanov again, almost there, going for what would have been his 7th goal. No, it's 6 goals in the tourney.
He does have 6 goals. He's just one shy of Fabio for the leading goal scorer in this tournament. that number down almost half from what the leading score of last year's tournament. Here's a look at that goal.
A beautiful cross and a header.
Picture for you wouldn't have drawn it up better on the chalkboard. That's exactly what you'd like to do. You send the ball across. It's outside the 6-yard box, so the goalkeeper can't get to it, and you have your finisher Bogdanov just hustling in, making the play, putting the ball in the back of the net.
Here's AC Milan with yet another opportunity, and definitely momentum swing after that goal.
Odo's direct kick cleared out, way out over the stands, into the stands, and throw in.
Not much of a threat on that one. A little bit of a worm burner there, taken in by the defender and sent out.
Cianfrini who knocks it out. Throwing upcoming for the Brazilians.
But I think this has pumped some energy back into the AC Milan club. That goal out of nowhere, suddenly they're back in it, only down by 1. I imagine that's going to have quite an impact here on the way the second half's played. Well, it'd be interesting to see if Brazil tries to go back up by 2 goals or goes to a more defensive stature where they're just happy with the victory.
I would have to venture to guess that Sao Paulo is definitely going to keep the attack going. They know how quick strike AC Milan is, and if they sit back on their heels, they know any mistake can give AC Milan a tie.
Castorina whistled for the foul, and he voiced his displeasure at the official, Peter Mikkelsen from Denmark. And Peter Mikkelsen quickly told him to quiet things down, and then there was a contrite Castorina.
So here's a real good opportunity for Sao Paulo, one of their only good opportunities here so far in the second half, almost 20 minutes into the second half.
In the box, Allegheny goes high to take it out of harm's way.
Allegheny using that size advantage to tower over the other players in the box, gaining the advantage, being able to bring it down. Sao Paulo with the throw in.
Castorina is holding his nose. Midfield, and here comes AC Milan. Stanideli over on the far side, unable to connect with Cianfrini.
That ball just sent out of the reach.
That was a beautiful individual effort there by Stancanelli. He had 3 defenders that he beat on that play, kept his balance, unable to get to the pass on the right sideline, but more individual plays like that is what we need here from AC Milan.
You just saw almost 20 minutes have gone by in the second half here. 2-1 game, the Brazilians over the Italians. Just like the World Cup final. Brazilians and Italians. Oh my.
It's just the way soccer is right now around the world. The top 2 countries producing soccer players are obviously Brazil and Italy. And we are seeing some very great talent in this match.
There's Brokey. Brokey wasn't there, and he didn't get things his way, and then he says he was shoved, but he's the one who applied. Probably looked like De Lima to the turf.
Yeah, a little bit of a elbow there. Tactic better used in hockey or world-class wrestling. And Moraes was brought down hard there. Another free kick for Sao Paulo.
Moraes, high crossfield pass. We're on the far side, controlled. Back into the box, but cleared away. Bogdanov controlling over there, working on Neto.
Just a phenomenal defensive play there by the player from Sao Paulo.
Neto doing a nice job.
And taken away from him. So here we go, a little bit back and forth fashion.
Montano. Rodriguez. Rodriguez being pushed and shoved out of bounds by Stan Canelli.
Rodriguez again looking like he took a little elbow to the face there. Referee Peter Mickelson says no foul, no harm. Play on.
That pass wasn't to any fellow AC Milan teammate, and the captain, Brokey, is in midfield saying, guys, settle it down. Let's make some good passes to each other. Why are we trying to pass the whole field in one play? Keep it down. Keep the ball down. Let's work it. Throw in there by Villaversa. It's like he'll get another chance. Throw it back to Bogdanov. Instead, he elects to go to Brokey. Brokey flicks it into the box, and if Francesca had just thought that ball was going to somehow squirt through like it did, he might have had a shot on goal.
Yeah, there's no way you can expect that with the two players from Brazil coming on. You almost never see that ball roll through, but if he had, there was a great opportunity and a mistake that didn't cost the Brazil players anything.
Carvalho with a real weak punt right there. Oh, ball almost controlled by AC Milan. Luckily for Sao Paulo, they were able to regain control and take a free kick off of a foul.
On the far side, Sao Paulo back to Moraes, who scored the first goal for the Brazilians.
Offside whistled on Sao Paulo. AC Milan will get the free kick.
Almost 24 minutes have gone by here in the second half of action, the Super Group Boys Final. 2-1, the Brazilians over the Italians.
Castorina to take the kick. Comes to De Silva on the left side. He's unable to get possession of that. Ball rolls out of bounds over the touchline. We have a substitution coming in. Number 8, De Silva looks like he's leaving, and 17 is coming on for AC Milan. That's Pilati, Matteo Pilati. And he's going to be playing forward, so you're going to watch the fresh legs up front for Pilati, see if he can make a difference up front. De Silva really did, from the beginning of the game, he was definitely a part of it. Got taken down a couple times early, went out of the game, came back in, and I guess he was just unable to go any further. Fatigue was probably setting in at this point.
Well, again,
there's an opportunity for Di Francesca on his foot.
Like we said before, these kids are asked to play what really is a World Cup tournament in the course of 1 week.
We were discussing the talent of both Italy and Brazilian players. Believe it or not, this is the first Brazilian team to compete in the Super Group here at the American Airlines Dallas Cup. And the only South American team to win the Cup has been Tuichi of Bolivia.
And Tuichi, of course, did just that.
4 straight years. 87 through 90, 90 being the only year that they won technically the Super Group, since that was the year the Super Group division was added to the Dallas Cup.
And a breakaway here attempt for Sao Paulo. Fabio breaking in the midfield. And we're going to have a booking here. Back to red card. A red card by Mastro Pasqua. as he threw a flagrant elbow in the opinion of referee Peter Mickelson.
And there is a Sao Paulo player down on the turf. Looks like it is number 16.
Chagas.
I believe that's Chagas, who just came in here in the second half. The AC Milan players are arguing the call, but definitely intent to injure there on that foul.
Was that Monster Pasqua again? Against the earlier game that we saw them in earlier this week when they played Monterey. He had 2 yellows in that game.
Well, he didn't not even get a yellow today. He went straight to the red card. So technically, this is the second red card of the tournament. He luckily won't have to sit out any games, considering the fact this tournament is over. But that could prove very detrimental to his team in their attempt to climb back into a tie and eventually win this Dallas Cup 16.
Cross into the box. Aldeghani has no problem with it. He bowls it out over on the far side there. AC Milan playing a man down now. They'll have about 20 minutes to do so and have to hope that they can tie the game if they wish to keep playing. Brokey. Back to Brokey. And he will be carded just like that.
And Brokey with a yellow. And Morris is taking a second, and now he is sent off as well. He is furious. But now, instead of playing with only 10 players, the Milan team will be down to 9 players on the field. And he is furious.
I think the referee didn't realize that was going to be his second yellow card when he originally issued it.
But Morris of Sao Paulo made sure that he was aware of that fact. Therefore, Brokey has been sent off, the second player in a 2-minute time span for AC Milan that has been sent from the field.
It's going to be incredible if AC Milan can tie this game up. Let alone if they came back to win it, but it's just incredible if they can tie it up. It's being 2 men down now to the Brazilians.
Well, it is going to take a heck of a lot for them to do so, considering Sao Paulo's attack is going to be more furious than ever, knowing that they do have the advantage. AC Milan is going to have to keep people back on the defense, therefore lessening the number of attackers they have.
Bogdanov.
With Bogdanov up front, though, you never know. He could be 1-on-3, 1-on-4, and still get an opportunity to score. So. Keep in mind that the score really could be even worse than it is, with Aldeghani having that save on the penalty kick early, actually late in the first half.
But you almost have to wipe that out when you think about it's an own goal.
Right.
It is the lead goal right now in this game.
Both teams have missed opportunities. Definitely, you have to look at the penalty kick as maybe giving another goal to Sao Paulo, but also, as Matt suggested, the own goal of a bad mistake by the AC Milan team, as well as some scoring opportunities on both ends that were missed.
Fabio was fouled there.
It'd be a shame with the number of beautiful goals that we've seen in this game and throughout the tournament to have the championship decided on an own goal like that.
The Brazilians trying to beat the Italians, just like in the World Cup last year, although this game has seen much more scoring. Remember back to last year at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, the World Cup went to the Brazilians 1-0 by virtue of penalty kicks. That could still decide this game, but right now it's a 2-1 lead for the Brazilians. Fabio from the outside looking to penetrate the box before he takes a shot. And there is another hard tackle. Francesco is very lucky that he didn't receive a card for that one. The way that Peter Mickelson has been pulling the yellow cards out lately. It's very lucky.
Francesco really, I believe, thought he was going for the ball. He ran through the ball, and a lot of contact like that sometimes isn't called just because it's considered a hard tackle. It's fair play.
Here's a very dangerous opportunity for Sao Paulo to get back up to a 2-goal lead. Morez looks like he'll take the shot. He leads for Fabio. He sends it deflected and scooped up by Aldeghani.
Near side, racing up the field, Bogdanov. Bogdanov having to work harder. His team is down 2 players. Almost made the right move. Knife between the 2 defenders. Almost just missed it.
I think Bogdanov really expected a call from the referee on that one with 2 players tripping him, bringing him down basically. The ref elected not to make a call.
And the whistling from the fans may suggest that they believe a call should have been made as well.
Here we'll have a card here.
Rodriguez gets a card. I believe that is his second. Maybe not. Does not look that way.
Although Peter Mickelson's checking his list and checking it twice there as he puts it back into his pocket now. Making sure after he was a little bit embarrassed probably by the fact that players reminded him that Brokey had a yellow card previously and it needed to be ejected after his second. Which was really a silly yellow card by Brokey. The captain lost his cool and spiked the ball. Here come the Brazilians. Well, momentarily come the Brazilians. Chagas had a little bit of a problem there in midfield.
May still be a little woozy from the elbow to the forehead that he took.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah, it's really a shame that Brokey got sent off after what looked like really not much of anything. He bounced the ball in his hands. He didn't shoot it at anybody or anything like that, but I guess that little outburst was enough for the referee to send him off.
Rodriguez. Sent forward by AC Milan. AC Milan's Bellotti. He's trying to chase it down. Bogdanov breaking into the center. Bogdanov's not too happy that the whistle was called there.
He finally got a whistle and happened to be at an opportunity where he did have the offensive advantage.
At that point, but in the same breath, he would have complained if the referee would not have blown the whistle if he would have fallen on his face. So, or had he not made it through the defense if he stayed on his feet.
Francesco. I think it will be a corner kick.
So here's an opportunity, even though they are down 2 men. Here's
they
an
take
opportunity
the short corner
for AC Milan.
Here's the cross.
AC Milan can't chase the ball down.
That was a good look to the outside by Stan Canelli, just unable to get to it, rolled over the touchline.
Despite the fact they have 8 field players, they still didn't want to be offsides there.
35 minutes into the second half of the American Airlines Dallas Cup 16 Boys Supergroup Championship. Sao Paulo of Brazil leading AC Milan of Italy 2-1. 10 minutes left for AC Milan to mount a comeback, but down by 2 men. It is going to be a difficult task for sure. Rodriguez taken down on the play. And a little upset fans also.
Come the Brazilians.
Harry, Patricia Harry. Your request is to
in
join
the box.
What a great save by Aldeghani. Once again, keeping him in the match.
Gathered in very nicely by Aldeghani.
Fabio back heels it. The Brazilians will try and take some time off the clock. Take their time about their attack. They're up by 1, 2-1 over AC Milan in Italy.
The crowd really getting into it now for Sao Paulo.
That familiar beat of the Brazilian drum that you hear at all of their soccer games.
The tradition follows it, whether it's World Cup competition or youth competition. Allegheny quickly retrieves the ball and trying to get it back into play with a quick start. Just under 8 minutes remaining in this match. Sao Paulo again with a 2-1 lead.
This is really hard for AC Milan. They've been playing a man short for quite a while and 2 men short for about 10 minutes now.
And since their corner kick really have not had any type of offensive opportunity, it's going to be very difficult to mount any type of offensive attack considering they're down by 2 players. But at some point they're going to have to give up the defense and attempt to attack the Brazilian defense.
That was a push there by Pereira.
So here's another opportunity, as we were discussing, a free kick deep in their end, deep in their offensive attacking zone. AC Milan, again, not going to have many more opportunities. Is going to have to try to muster up something here.
Yeah, the restarts are always dangerous, and I'm sure the Italians have some kind of play out here from 35 that they'll get a good look at a shot from here.
San Francesco, he leaves it for Odo. Odo clears it over everything. Too bad they didn't have any football uprights there. That would have gone right through. About a 30-yarder. What do you think?
Yeah, he had 3 points on that one, no doubt about it.
Sao Paulo regaining control. Working the ball slowly up and now pushing it back.
Roughly about 6 minutes left to play.
This is a tactic that, while it will win games, it is not going to gain the affection of any neutral or opposing fans.
I think it's a credit to AC Milan, down by 2 players, that the score is still 2-1. They've had a couple opportunities on offense. Here's one for Brazil.
Rodriguez.
Nice footwork there. Fancy footwork by Rodriguez. But Allegheny with the easy save. And AC Milan is on the attack once again.
Castorina brings it out to the outside. Number 15, Armentano. He's the guy who assists on the first goal. And they get it back to him. He's going to be looking to cross it here again.
Armentano. A corner kick
Gets the corner
upcoming.
kick.
And we got to look for Di Francesco to be part of this play. We really have not called his name very often in this second half and really overall in this game.
I think Bogdanov's the one you have to watch, though. We already saw one powerful header from him earlier in the match. Oh, and that ball lands on inside, like at the 2 yards. There's nobody there in the far post. They overran the ball. That went through the defenders, the offensive players, and we have another corner kick opportunity.
Deflected by the keeper.
Coming all the way from his sweeper position into the forward slot.
Over everybody once again. That will probably go out for a goal kick. Actually, it'll be a throw-in.
That's twice that the Italians were rather undisciplined on their runs towards the net off the corner kick. Usually you have a man out wide in case that ball does go to the opposite post.
And a foul called on Sao Paulo. AC Milan brings it back into play.
About 4 minutes to play. AC Milan trying to get the equalizer. Sending it long. Unable to save it over there is Pilati. Two to 1. Sao Paulo.
You see the time. There's 3 minutes plus injury time left in the match.
Begin to hear the Sao Paulo fans. You see some of them there. They're getting into it, beginning to dance.
And if you see George in the booth, he's beginning to dance as well.
That's why I looked the other way. I didn't want to look anymore.
Good thing we don't have a camera up here. Rodriguez overrunning the ball a bit and may have had a chance. Will be a throw in two. AC Milan. And we are into the final 2 minutes of play. The official time will be kept down on the pitch by referee
Oh, that one's almost a
Peter Mikkelsen. And that ball almost came up here in the press box with us.
Tom with his best impression of Homer Simpson on that one.
Under 2 minutes on the stadium clock. The official time kept on the pitch.
2 to 1. Sao Paulo over AC Milan.
And there'll be a throw in by Sao Paulo. And once again, a throw in by Sao Paulo. And I believe the throw in will go to AC Milan.
AC Milan mounting one of their final attacks, perhaps. 2 men down, and that pass is not there. Armentano couldn't get to that pass.
Yeah, those 9 players out there for AC Milan just have to be incredibly exhausted. Not only being a goal down, but 2 men down, trying to come back and tie this game up. My hats go off to them. They have put out an incredible effort here today.
Armentano leads it forward. There's Pilati. He loses it. Here comes Mores, looking for his second goal. Racing. Pilati beats him to the ball. And tripped up there by Mores.
Ball brought back into play quickly by AC Milan. Maybe one final chance here.
Castorina battling, wearing the captain's band, then tripped up, and then slides. Tried to sell a little bit of a dive. Ball in the stands.
Mikkelsen will not buy it though, referee Peter Mikkelsen.
Uh-oh, sent back into the stands by AC Milan's Odo. Uh-oh, by Odo. Not at this point in the game you want to have those play catch with the fans. This is not a time to do that.
Now time is winding down.
There's Francesco, trying to take it on his own, and he will get the call, maybe even a card.
No, he will not get the card, but here is another dangerous opportunity. AC Milan needs to do something with it right here.
Yeah, here's one last opportunity. There was about 35 out. Looks like they have an in-swinger heading at the ball. Be interesting to see whether they go for the shot or the cross on this one.
I would have to think they're going to go for the cross because the deflection is a much higher percentage shot, but DeFrancisco plays the ball in and really seemed like a lack of effort, and there it is.
That's it.
Sao Paulo of Brazil is the 1995 American Airlines Dallas Cup Super Group champion with a 2-1 victory over AC Milan, what some consider an upset victory. Celebration going on down on the field. What a tremendous match we have witnessed here today. Once again, Sao Paulo is the Super Group champion. We'll be back in just a moment with award ceremonies.